Yellow pages are a thing of the past. Yet, you're still doing marketing the old way. You're still depending on word of mouth referrals, handshakes, network meetings. Those still work. However, you do need to change with the times.
You are watching Influence Media, PSI TV, the Netflix of biz brands.
And I'm speaking to those of you who are 35 years and older in particular. You need to get with the times and learn how to up your online digital presence. Now, are by nature risk takers. They are willing to put their money into organizations with the anticipation of having a return on the back end. Even though they're willing to take risks, I just came across data that says 66% of venture capitalist firms are more likely to invest if founders have an established social presence. So, just in the same way that venture capitalists are looking to see if the person who is asking for their money has any kind of social presence, I promise you, your prospects are doing the very same thing. They may not be at venture capitalist level, but for them, the money in their pocket is something they're absolutely willing to exchange for a solution. But are you the solution? Well, not if you're not findable. And if you're still counting on the old yellow page strategy of listing yourself and that's it, or going to these network meetings, shaking hands, and depending on word of mouth referrals, while those strategies still work, it does not impact your online digital presence. I have been saying this for a long time. Some of you have never heard of me before, have heard it and but let me tell you something, guys, you've got to pay attention. I am speaking to the 35-plus-year-old group. Why? Because going back to data again, I am a data-driven person. The data shows that according to the Small Business Association, the business owners are 35 years and older. But the content creators are younger than 35 years old, according to Statistica that's looking at social media data. So if the content creators are not the business owners, then the business owners don't have a content creation plan, system, or significant presence, which means search engines are not offering you up as a solution to an online search. For example, someone looking for a change in their body, a change in their physique. They go online and then they end up tapping in with a fitness coach in Australia, of all places, who serves them via Zoom, for example, or via an online app. When you have a fitness studio 2 doors down, you are an absolute expert with years of experience, but they did not know you existed. But the younger counterpart to you, who has a strong tech-savvy digital presence online, are the ones that the search engines are offering up to those online searches. Your business is geographically bound and you're looking for walk-in type customers, or you're looking for customers who are within your community that you know that you don't think that having an online presence is important. I'm not saying this off the top of my head. I'm a part of networking groups who are community level based, and they have convinced themselves somehow that marketing beyond this system is really unnecessary, because they're looking for people to come to their location. They're looking for people that they can drive to serve. And so they don't believe that online marketing, social media presence, digital footprint is anything that they need. I am blown away that that is still a thought process in 2024. Now, come on, guys. You are the very ones that are looking online for something in your community, the nearest coffee shop, the nearest dog groomer, whatever, and you're going to Google or your phone browser system to do a search. So why do you think that your ideal prospect isn't doing the same thing and you are missing out? It's time to change that. Now, PSI TV is primarily a TV platform. However, we realized very early that we are more than a TV media platform. We're actually in the business of influential reach. And as we worked with client upon client, we realized there was a huge gap in the digital presence of those of you who are 35 years and older, those of you that the Small Business Association says are the business owners. It is easy to see that you do not have a strong online presence. And so we have crafted some solutions for you, starting with my Reachology book, which if you did nothing else but bought the book and you read it, that you could, if you're an A-type personality, run with what I've said there and figure it out on your own. However, if you bought the bundle that comes with it, with the consultation and everything, then you will have the workbook and the consultation that where we together look for the gaps in your digital presence, in your online and influential reach, and we work together to close those gaps.
I actually took your advice and sent an email to 4 different news outlets because my son has an event tomorrow with his book. And one of them said, what time do we need to be there to interview him? And so I was like, sweet.
No, so we have different package tiers. And at the end of the day, if you choose one of those packages that includes a consultation, you will find that we are looking to build in some clarity as to where you stand with your influential reach. It's great to be a big fish in a small pond, but you need to go outside of your small peer group if you want your business to have longevity and to be sustained and to even be a legacy builder that will continue beyond you. Because honestly, guys, if you're still hustling and grinding, if you're like me at my age, you're going to find that you're going to get to a point where you're getting too old for that hustle and grind. So you need to have some systems built in that make it easier for you to continue to get a lead flow into your organization. You need to have clarity about where you stand and where your online influence is growing, or if it is. Then after you get clarity of where you are and where you need to be or where you want to be, then we create together some strategies that are going to work for you, strategies that you will actually implement. And then once we have these strategies and we execute on them, then we go back through the accountability system and see where you really are. Are you really doing what you need to be doing, and tweak and refine that process and continue working. And then eventually when we find that sweet spot, then we scale. So it is time for you to expand your influential reach. That's what Reachology is. It's our trademark work that we coined to explain the bridge between being influential and having an expanded audience reach. Reachology and or consultation package that comes with it might be the answer that you're looking for to take your offline success online. So you will have online success and a continuous lead flow and build in systems so that maybe later you don't have to hustle and grind so much. And when you hit 65, 70, and you are actually ready to slow down, retire, maybe not work anymore, you still have an income system in place. At PSI TV, we are on a mission to help you become found and famous for what you do.